4 years ago, we started a YouTube channel because we were about to go traveling with our daughter. I had this idea that somehow we'd get monetized, it would become like a passive income stream. Maybe it would enable us to keep traveling forever. And we were very lucky because we did get monetized on that trip. We do earn money through our YouTube channel, and although I haven't posted in 3 years, some of our top performing videos still make money every month. Looking back, our first videos were actually pretty terrible, but the best advice if you're wanting to get monetized on YouTube is just to start posting. With each video, you're practicing, you're putting yourself out there, you're learning how to film and to edit, and it's like any skill. Hopefully you just get better with time. We posted a bunch of pretty random videos for the first few months that we were uploading, and then we went on a van trip around Auckland in New Zealand and started sharing travel content in the lead up to quitting our jobs, buying a one-way ticket to Singapore, and going traveling full-time with our toddler. Once we started traveling, our video views went from a few hundred to regularly getting several thousands of views on each video. We got monetized 2 months after leaving New Zealand for that trip, and exactly 8 months after we uploaded our first video. We traveled for almost 6 months, and once we got back, our videos that we were making about New Zealand just weren't performing very well. I had posted weekly on YouTube for an entire year, and I'd even posted twice a week while we were away traveling. But once we got back, I just couldn't keep up with that schedule, as well as working, parenting, posting on Instagram and TikTok, and so YouTube dropped off and I didn't post for 3 years. And so often when you see these videos and people got monetized on YouTube, they end up quitting their jobs and doing it full time because they're earning so much money. And while we were monetized and we were earning some money from our videos, it was nowhere close to being able to quit our jobs and go full time on it. It's easy to forget how much work goes into a YouTube video with filming it, editing it, making a thumbnail, learning about SEO. And obviously there are so many videos on YouTube talking about how to get monetized, how much money people make, and people quitting their jobs every day to go full time as content creators. While I know that that's the case for so many people, I hope that this video can give a bit of an insight into how much we actually got paid for 1.8 million views over the last 4 years. And so this isn't my usual content, but I thought it might be interesting to have a look at some of those top performing videos, how many views they got, and how much money we've made from YouTube from them. I was editing this video last night and I realized it might actually be helpful if I share our total number of views that we've had in the whole time of posting, our entire lifetime on YouTube, and how much money we've made in total, and then you can see if you think it's worth it. I'll share the title of them, the date that they were published, the views that they had, estimated revenue from YouTube, and that's from ad revenue. So this is not for brand deals or sponsored posts or partnerships. It's literally just the money we've been paid from YouTube. So our top performing video of all time was Pros and Cons of Living in New Zealand 2022. This was published on June 26, 2022. Today's the 4th of August, 2026 for some context as to how long it's been. That video has had 256,303 views and it has made $685.06, and that's USD. It also had a lot of engagement with 589 comments. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Our next top performing video was also about New Zealand. It was 10 things that don't tell you about moving to New Zealand. This was published on the 28th of January, 2023. It has had 177,464 views and 518 comments. So it's had less views, but it has made more money. It's made $706.98, again, US. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but the reason why the second video has had way less views but done more money is because it's 8 minutes and 52 seconds. If your video is over 8 minutes on YouTube, you can have ads in the middle of the video as well. Whereas the first video was only 5.5 minutes, so it can only have ads at the beginning and the end. Both of those videos we made quite deliberately because we knew that they would probably perform well. We wanted to get monetized while we were away. We were hoping that it would fund our trip and we'd be able to travel for longer. That didn't end up happening, but we tried to use SEO for those. We tried to look at what other videos were performing well, what kind of titles and thumbnails would potentially do well, and I think we did quite well with both of those. Our next most popular videos by views didn't earn anywhere near as much money as those ones. Our next most popular was our first impressions of Kuala Lumpur video. This was published in August 2022. It's had 35,725 views and it has only made $25.78 US. So there's a massive difference there. After that, our next most popular by views was Bangkok with a Toddler. What was it actually called? Bangkok with a Toddler, what we did with our 2-year-old in Bangkok, brackets, this city is great for kids. That video was published on the 2nd of October 2022, so very similar time frame. It has had 32,118 views, so very similar to the last Kuala Lumpur one. And that video has done $107.19. One of those videos has made a lot more money than the other. I'm definitely not an expert. I'm just sharing in case this is interesting for anyone thinking about getting monetized on YouTube. I'll share our next 2 top performing in terms of views and then I'll wrap it up. First impressions of Singapore. Brackets, we love this city. That was published July 2022. That has had 22,634 views and it did $5.75, so not heaps. And after that, our next most popular video by views was business class with the cheapest airline in the world, Vietjet Air Sky Boss Review 2022. That got 17,985 views and it did $64.38, again USD. This is also totally a coincidence, but those last two videos, the Singapore one and the Vietjet one, were also both 6 minutes and 59 seconds. They're both exactly the same length. That means that neither of them would have had ads in the middle. They would have only had ads at the beginning or the end. Interesting that the one that's had less views has done $64 and the one that's had more views has only done $5. Again, I'm not an expert. This is not an educational video on how to make money. This is just an informative, like, this is what we've made from our videos that we've put out. I know that you do get paid a different amount depending on what type of video you're making. Videos in the finance space, typically the ads that want to be in or around those videos pay more, and so you can earn more depending on your niche. I also know that depending on what country you're getting your views from, that can impact it as well. It's really hard to have one blanket rule. So we started this YouTube channel in January 2022. It's now August 2026. We have had a 3-year break where we didn't post anything. And I mentioned earlier in the video that before that, we were actually posting every single week, sometimes twice a week for an entire year. And our total views that we've had for this channel is 1.8 million, which is absolutely crazy to think about. And the total revenue that we've had from that 1.8 million views is $2,199.75, and that's USD. I'd love to know if you made it this far. Is this what you expected? Is it more? Is it less? Would it inspire you to start a YouTube channel? Or do you think that the time and energy involved in making videos is not worth the amount that we're getting in revenue? I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave them in the comments. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. And of course, this wouldn't be a proper YouTube video if there wasn't a plug at the end asking you to like and subscribe. I'm back on YouTube now, posting weekly videos about our life here in New Zealand, and I would love for you to stick around for this next part of our YouTube journey. If you enjoyed this video or you have any questions about getting monetized on YouTube, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. And if you're interested in what life is like living in Auckland, New Zealand, make sure you hit subscribe and follow along. Thank you guys so much for watching. Should I be sitting up here or should I be standing? Okay. Should I hold this or should I attach it to my top? Maybe I'll hold it. Okay, we're a minute into filming and I still have nothing usable. It's not the right word. We were away on that trip. We were very lucky. Okay. So, the YouTube studio, what our top performing videos were, ads with revenue money. Obviously, there's a lot of work that goes into making YouTube videos, and this is with revenue opportunity. Editing them, learning about SEO, uploading them, how it's not truly passive, and revenue opportunity there. If you're monetized, they just can continue earning money forever. I was editing this video last night and I realized it might actually help in views. Total number of what started this is 100. It's not 100. Total number of views, total number of what? Total number of watch hours, subscribers. If I talk